Hey there, thanks for clicking through. I really appreciate your ongoing curiosity. Um, you're here probably for a number of different reasons. Some of you may have been contemplating getting into some kind of self-employment. Some of you may find yourself in a situation where you've recently lost your role and you're looking for alternatives. And I just want to kind of further present to you this opportunity as a potential pathway for you to head down. There's no denying that as I record this, we find ourselves in a time of absolutely enormous change. No doubt about that whatsoever. And for many, selling has just got harder. Whether that's salespeople or in general, or in fact, for anybody who's in the sales training, sales coaching kind of business. And of course, the paradox behind that, and I know you will appreciate this, is that lots and lots of businesses right now are cutting back on capability development at the time when they absolutely need it the most. So the Point82 coaching methodology is the solution to all of that. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to take your skills, your experience, your know-how, your real world knowledge, having been a sales manager in recent time, and to make an impact, and out of that, start to build a very, very strong business of your own. I have no doubt, will be very familiar with the Pareto Principle, the 80-20 rule, that of course says that 80% of the results, probably from your old sales team, were coming from 20% of your performers. The Point82 coaching methodology and membership of the Point82 community means that you will be able to tap into that 20%. They're the 20%, and you will know this because you've been around them. That 20% are the ones who want to work with you. They're the ones who are open-minded. They're the ones who will invest in themselves. They're the ones that know that now is the time to be absolutely, to quote Stephen Covey, sharpening the saw. I guarantee you, the Point82 coaching methodology will be something unlike either you or they have ever seen before. This is not skills training. This is not about process. This is not about lead gen. This is about understanding who they are as human beings and the fine-tuned tweaks that they can make to some of their hardwired behavior that will make all the difference in the world. Now, having said all of that, it's a world-class program. I do not for one moment want to mislead you. This will be no picnic. Times are still tough. This is not going to be a walk in the park. It will be a challenge in as much as it'll question whether or not you are a Point82 salesperson, whether you've actually got the innate inherent capability to be a high-performing sales individual, okay? This opportunity will require you to generate leads. However, for those of you that have the courage to join us at what we'll describe as the mastery level, and you'll read more about that below, you will have a level of support which is unheard of in the coaching and sales training community. It's going to be a level of support which is essentially all based around social selling. It's about building your profile and going through that whole know, like, trust, and respect journey, but doing that in a very, very codified way. And to give you some example of what I'm talking about here, in June of 2018, I woke up to social selling. That's when I suddenly realized that it was something of great significance and shouldn't just be dismissed out of hand. And so I started investing very, very heavily into the whole online social space, in particular LinkedIn, but also to some degree Facebook. What resulted from that was that from January 2019 all the way through to March of 2020, just before COVID-19 kicked in, every single sale that came into my core business, Justified Talent, was an inbound inquiry. We actually made not one single outbound call. We did not go on one outbound sales visit during the period from January 2019 to March 2020. And in fact, we had people referring other people to us who we had never done business with, but who had seen all of our activity, all of our insights, all of our social proof on LinkedIn and the various social media platforms. So if you've got the courage to come on board with us and run with us at the mastery level, you will get a level of support that you would not believe that will help you generate leads. So have you got the courage? Are you a Point 82 salesperson? I look forward to meeting you. Cheers.